All right, so next up, we got a special guest.
Yes,
Right?
we do. We do have a special guest.
All Juniata, all North Catholic football, Hall of Fame North Catholic,
Hall of Fame! Hall of Fame wrestler!
true heart, true
Not
grit,
wrestling. Not wrestling football, I'm sorry.
Michael
John.
Beast with the biggest heart, Michael John
The mighty! The mighty!
Mcginn, Michael Mcginn. What's up? How are you? Good seeing you.
Sit right here?
Yeah, yeah. Slide down, slide down.
Yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal anymore.
He's in.
What's up, gentlemen? What's going on, man?
It's a tight squeeze. It's
That's
a tight
good.
squeeze.
What you put on a few since I last saw you?
Nah, dude,
No, it's cool, man.
Michael John. Now, what's your confirmation now? His is, what was yours? Xavier?
Francis Xavier.
Francis Xavier.
Xavier.
And you have a,
Nah, I don't remember that, actually.
no?
Locked out a lot.
Now, you
Lot of
guys
bad memories.
you
Lot
guys
of bad
grew up
memories.
together, right?
Yes, we did.
They're brothers.
Yeah.
This is my little brother.
Thanks.
It's nice to have you on
It is.
this special occasion, Thanksgiving Eve.
Yes.
You know, it's a big time for family. So like we were, you know, we were really trying to get Michael to come on this show. He had to
Yeah.
drive all the way up from Blackwood.
Yeah, it was a tough ride today.
Camden. It's Camden.
We enticed him with shrimp that we bought. We brought and put it in the kitchen.
Yeah, but she almost died. He almost died.
I brought the shrimp.
Out of date. I think it was out of date.
Oh,
I brought the prawns. Prawns.
Okay, whatever.
Not
yeah,
shrimp.
Well, we
We're
said.
from Jersey. We buy prawns. We don't buy shrimp.
55, 60s. Call it out. It's like
Oh,
old
I
country
forgot my
buffet.
bowl of popcorn. If you're at home, grab a bowl of popcorn now.
Okay.
Go to the kitchen. We'll wait for it. No, we won't. But anyway, the shrimp. We wanted you to come up, so we're like, we'll have shrimp, we'll have
Yeah.
beers, we'll have this, we'll have that. But you brought the shrimp?
I brought the shrimp.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You're a shrimp guy. You kind of bring the
We
shrimp
enjoy,
all the
we
time.
enjoy shrimp. Yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of like a nice thing to do. Classy. Jersey, classy. Yeah.
Wow.
That's how,
That's good,
that's
man.
how we roll.
You're doing good.
We're doing well, you know.
You
what
look
I mean?
pretty sharp in that jacket.
You like it? First time I'm wearing it. I thought I represented today.
North Catholic Hall of Fame, all
Yep.
Catholic, 1998 North Catholic football, Michael Mcginn.
Legend.
Legend.
Al Bundy.
Big deal.
And it's a really good feeling for me to have you on because Jim knows how much I love Michael.
You do. So much so that you called me Mike.
It's true.
Remember that?
I don't remember that. I don't think it happened.
She did.
But no, it's about family around Thanksgiving, and you know your family's here, Michael's family's here, Jim's family's here.
Yeah.
You know, and we're all together
Yeah,
having
yeah.
some fun on our little To the Extreme
Yeah.
TV show, and you know it's great to have you.
Yes.
So how you been? How
Thank
been?
you. I've been great. Yeah, I can't complain. 2 girls. They're doing great. They keep me busy as anything.
Nice.
You know, life's good. You know,
What are their names?
everything's good. Emily and Madeline.
That's right. They're my nieces.
Emily and Madeline, yes.
Nice.
Doing great, yeah.
Now you and Jim, you lived together obviously all your life pretty much until
Right.
you moved out. You went to college,
Yes.
and you were born and raised in Kensington for a little while,
Yep.
which is awesome, and then moved up to Juniata.
Yes.
Awesome. How were Thanksgivings? You know, doing your thing.
Yeah, we're changing it up a little bit this year.
Yeah.
I'm not a big turkey guy. We did buy an oven stuffer, but we're gonna go with some steaks this year, just to change it up. So bought some club steaks,
Nice.
some decent steaks, and
That's pretty cool.
you know.
Well, what do you remember
Yeah,
from us?
I'm not a big
Any-
turkey guy, so.
Any memories from you and your family growing up? Juniata memories? Anything?
Well, like you said earlier, I remember that. I guess that's why I'm done with the turkey. I mean, the turkey was.
Yeah, she ruined it for us.
I mean, it was a very bad experience.
It was a
every
dust turkey.
year. It was cooked very long, very
Yeah.
long.
I think everything was
Yeah.
cooked till it was like completely like you can blow on it and it will dust away like a tumbleweed.
I've actually seen my grandma push the turkey in the oven after it was trying to get out.
Yeah. You know
Like
that
it's
little
like-
thing that used to pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She burnt
Yeah.
that.
She burnt that. Yeah.
I
burnt
had
the pop.
steaks. I'm
She
not gonna
kept
mention
pushing it
any
down.
names.
She
Kept
kept
pushing
pushing
it
it
back.
back.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Yeah.
What was it in the 90s, like the late 80s and 90s? Like they were like,
Yeah.
nobody wants salmonella or
It's
just a different
Ebola
time, you
or
know?
what was the other thing? E. coli.
Yeah.
And they just cooked it. Like you had steak, and it was like you had it until it was raw belt.
Yeah, you always put some
Who would've
A1
thought,
sauce
yeah.
on there.
What is it?
Remember the A1 steak sauce?
Yeah, you had to use sauce.
Yeah.
That's probably why A1 sauce got big.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Not to
Anything
mention
else growing up?
Not to mention we had like 30-some people in our house, so
30 people.
Bill's character.
not that I exaggerate a little bit, but
Half
there was a
that.
lot of us.
Divided by 2.
15.
Divided by 2.
15.
15.
Divided by 2.
He was getting in
Two
and telling me
bedrooms.
some stories. We weren't really going to, you
Yeah.
know, get into it, but he told me a couple months ago.
Yeah.
We're talking about the old days. Junior had a park.
Oh yeah.
You know, it wasn't
Good
easy.
times.
You know, and
Ah.
and that's why you know, myself and you guys and Donnie Michelle and a couple other of us, you know, and you know, growing up in the neighborhood, you know, we latch on to each other because, you know, there were some things that, you know, but we became a family.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we get through the struggles with each
Absolutely.
other as everybody does.
Yep.
You know, we're not the only ones in this world that, you know, all these different things happen to us. We can get into that another time. But anyway, you know, what are some Thanksgiving Day tradition? Let's talk about North Catholic football. What's your
there were some great times.
yeah.
Those games were absolutely amazing. Fun, you know, good competition. It was great to be a part of that for those 4 years. Yeah, I mean, I
What
can't say
position
enough.
were you on offense?
I played center, and I played defensive end or tackle.
Okay. So you were the center that hiked the ball
To
to your good buddy Jimmy
Yep.
Miller.
yep,
You guys were like best friends. You
Absolutely.
center, quarterback.
yep,
Jimmy, incredible talent.
yes,
Mike Mcginn, incredible talent.
yes,
You guys beat Frankfurt when they were undefeated with Eddie Gaskins.
yes.
What was that? Was it 20-19?
2019? It was one of the greatest games I probably ever played in.
Wow.
If not the greatest.
That was what, number
Yeah,
2?
a quick summary. It was we were down 6 with, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds left. A play comes into Jimmy. Jimmy goes, we're not running that. We're running back. Quarterback sneak.
So Jimmy was
I
being
said-
Jimmy again.
I mean, yeah. Listen, he knew. We both knew. I think I knew the play before it came in. I think you know.
Yeah.
I took pride in that, and you know, when we did that, when he scored that touchdown, that was probably one of the, you know, that was a really great day for us. You know, it was nice. It was nice to beat that team who's, you know, had some D1s. I mean, Stanford. Some people went to Stanford. Eddie went to I forget where he went, but it was I think Arizona State or something like that.
But they came in the game undefeated.
Undefeated.
And then you guys
Yes.
were like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's high school football, but
Yeah.
everybody in the betting world,
Oh, we were
in the paper, anybody's talking like they
no.
thought they
No
Frankfurt
chance.
was going to stomp you guys,
no chance.
and then
No chance.
thank you, and then you guys end up victorious,
Yes.
and that's just another story, you know,
Yeah.
in your long line of stories where
Absolutely.
you guys overcome, you know,
That
the
was-
greatness, you
yeah,
know,
that-
overcome the obstacles.
That was a special team. That was a special team that year.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Would you say that was like your Al Bundy moment?
I mean, it was a great moment. I mean, you know, high school was great for me. I did well. I mean, college was good for me too. So
Yeah, you met the love of your life there
yeah,
too, huh?
yeah. I mean, I can't complain about either. You know,
I partied at
Um,
Albright quite a few
we
times.
partied at Albright. We partied at Albright. We'll talk about that another time. We partied at Albright, and then we went to Widener on the same day. I think.
Long day. Long day.
Yeah, that was
Got kicked
We
out
had
of both
some
of those
good-
campuses.
You did get kicked out. Yes. Yeah.
But you're one of those guys out of Philly, true Philly love, that's got the biggest heart
Thank you.
and the biggest tenacity and had such great talent
Appreciate that.
and deserved and still deserve every accolade that you can get
I appreciate
because
it.
you're an amazing person
Thank you.
and you're in sales now, right?
Yeah, I work for Jack and Jill Ice Cream.
Jack and Jill Ice Cream.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Support.
check out Jack and Jill. I was in the shower thinking about, you know, it's kind of hard when you do this stuff and you're thinking about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I'm at the Sunoco at the Farley Plaza on the way
Yeah.
down the shore.
Yeah.
I was going down there and I said, "It's like what you don't have no Jack and Jill because my son wanted ice cream."
Well, a lot of people.
I know,
don't
but I
know.
don't understand.
Yeah.
But I am tenacious on trying to support our
Right.
people. If you
Right.
go out into the world in any stores, please ask for Jack and Jill because Jack and
Absolutely.
Jill supports our man who's got the big
Absolutely.
heart. He's a sales guy.
Appreciate
Jack and
it.
Jill ice cream is tops. please support them
Thank
and
you.
have some Jack and Jill.
Well, what helps? What helps? Go ahead. So, go ahead. You were saying.
What's that?
Go to a store and you want to help out. Buy a
Yeah, I
Snickers
mean,
bar.
this time of the year is kind of dead, but buy a Snicker bar.
Oh, whatever. All right, man.
You know what's the best
An ice
dessert
cream
for
Snickers.
Thanksgiving? Jack and Jill products.
Absolutely.
Bar none.
There you
Yeah.
Put a
go.
piece of pie with a vanilla scoop of Jack and Jill ice cream on top.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
We'll take it all.
Yeah.
And
Take it all.
so now you're kind of like, and another good thing I'm watching on Facebook and when we get to hang out, every so often when when time allows and life allows with kids, but you're doing some amazing stuff with your daughters,
Absolutely.
and your daughters are doing amazing.
Yes, they're doing good stuff. We're big into softball now. They do very well. Both of them like to pitch.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing I've ever been a part of. I've done a lot of sports. For that girl to pitch the way they do, it's a lot of
Yeah.
patience. It's a lot of time. I don't have much patience, but yeah, and a lot of money actually too. So save up, but it's well worth it when you see your daughter strike kids out and pitch games where you let up one hit or they do very
Dominates.
well. So
Dominates.
I
it's,
played
it's
North,
nice to see that.
I played North Catholic baseball, and I think both your daughters were harder than I threw in high school.
Yeah,
They are
Yeah.
awesome. They're doing really
Yeah.
well, and you guys have a great family, both
Yeah.
of you, with great
appreciate
kids.
that. You too. Thank you.
And your daughters are playing amazing softball,
Yeah.
and they're just killing it. They just need to keep on practicing. But
I'm proud of them.
I'll tell you what, when I'm betting heavy on these girls going far, because if they got the Mcginn last name and that heart, and I'm sure they got Robin's pleasantness and happiness and
Yeah.
awesomeness too.
Some other things.
But that's an amazing combination, and I think they're going to go really far. And I'm rooting for them,
I appreciate it.
and I think there's a lot of people rooting for
Yeah.
those girls.
I appreciate
And
it.
also, Jim, we didn't mention, but let's mention it now. Molly's presentation.
Yeah.
You told me we alluded to it before about the ancestry thing.
Yeah, so last show we were doing a little bit about ancestry, and this week Molly had a presentation she had to do for school. So she had to kind of bring in who was her first relative to kind of celebrate Thanksgiving in America, and she picked her great great grandfather, Teddy Diduck. So on my
Great job.
wife's side, and she nailed it. But yeah, she's very proud of her, and compliments from her teacher, everything across the board.
Good stuff.
Great job, Molly.
Great job.
I saw the video on Facebook, and I knew all about the background because Jim and I are talking. We do the show, and
Yeah.
we talk about a lot of ancestry, and I'm a big believer in if you know where you came from, you know where you can go. And if you see in the past, you can see in the future, and you can keep on fighting. But what I saw out of that presentation from Molly, your daughter, was amazing. She carried herself so well. She didn't skip a
did.
beat. She just delivered. She delivered, and she delivered just like a Mcginn. And that's amazing.
That's not easy to do.
It's not easy to do.
Kind of like how we see Madeline and Emily dominate pitchers. I mean, striking out and hitting the ball, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't be proud of my nieces and my daughter. Everyone's good. It turned
that's
out
great.
Turned out all right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're still turning out. But.
So I guess we both killed the bird with the bird story, right? So we got Thanksgiving controlled.
Yeah. What about you? You got any funny stories growing up?
Neighborhood style Thanksgiving. My mom and I would be. We'd have a few people over, Mrs. Fitzy, or we'd go to Mrs. Fitzy's house. We'd call it the circus Thanksgiving or circus Christmas, where it'd be like some people didn't have places to go and this and that. Not to be, like and wear the halo, but there's a lot of good people. Make sure you reach out to all kinds of people. And but I had the best Thanksgivings where you'd go to. I didn't even have them here, but there's a picture here. Some people there: Vince Fulmer, Marie Fitzgerald, Kay Gillespie, Jimmy Gillespie, myself. Just another dinner with some people. you know, that you get close to from the neighborhood, from
Yes.
where you're from, the people that, you know, we've lost, and might have another picture here, me and Mrs. Fitzy. You know, just some visuals. Here's another one with Jimmy Gillespie, Vince, and Mrs. Fitzy. You know, they're the great spirits and angels above us, and I'm sure you have some too. And you know, that's what it's all about. Sometimes you don't realize, you know, you go through life, and you're like, these holidays,
Yeah.
and you know, they're tough for a lot of people, or you know, people don't want to go through them and just want to,
Yeah.
you know. But sometimes you look back on those sometimes, and you're like, man, I wish I was in them times.
Exactly.
You know, and
Yeah.
and that's what it's So you know, with all them above, you know, thank you,
Yeah.
and I'll
Yes,
do it. I'll
thank
do
you.
it. I guess it's a Pops whiskey shot time.
Absolutely.
It's more like a lick.
Well, I don't want to. I know he's
We Ubered over. We're fine.
here.
We're not giving any to
No,
our
I
Uber
don't want
driver.
that one. I don't want. I'm
This'll do.
driving. I'm driving.
I can't even smell it.
Give him that.
Shit.
Give him that.
What's going on over here? What's this, prohibition?
Oh, did you see the commercial? To get him.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
give
see
me-
the commercial.
I did.
Good job,
I
man.
bet- yeah.
That's
About
very
you.
nice.
That's more about you.
I like it. I like it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, good stuff. Here,
Dominant.
cheers.
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 So when did you get inducted to the Hall of Fame?
I think 3 years ago. Yeah.
What's the process for that?
The,
I'm gonna get up. I
No.
have to sit down?
We just need some entrance music too.
Okay.
Just when you get a chance. But we'll let Mike talk. Go ahead.
no, just 3 years ago. Get a letter. Been inducted, so you know.
You and Jimmy got inducted at the same
Jimmy
time,
too,
right?
yeah.
Did somebody nominate you or?
I don't know. I mean, you know, I think the accolades speak for themselves. I guess you could say. I mean, I did okay.
Nominated. You did nominate.
All Catholic.
I'm proud of you.
Almost every year, both
Proud of you.
ways, you know.
Old
I
City
think-
too, right?
All city, yeah.
All city, all Catholic,
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
all Juniata.
all
True
Juniata,
Philly.
yeah.
You got my
all
true Philly
Claret
word.
Street. You
All
were all Claret
I
Street.
was all Claret Street.
Yeah, you were pretty good.
From
Yeah.
39 to 42, right?
You and Denny Anderson.
I remember when you first moved in the neighborhood. Now I didn't know Jim because Jim's like 2 years older.
Yeah.
He probably would have killed us all. But
I dominated.
It was way upper class. Juniata was way upper class.
So-
you just moved up, and then Mike was the new guy in the neighborhood. And like, I remember him fighting John Chatley in the driveway.
Who, me?
Yeah. Crazy story. I mean, we're just like pitting two pit bulls against
Yeah.
each other, like kind of like pit bulls.
Yeah.
But you know,
I remember that.
Property value dropped as soon as we moved in. But
nah, these are a great addition.
Yeah.
it's all good.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
No,
I appreciate that.
It's
Good
great
to have
to
you
have
on, man. We'll talk about stories. of
How about
growing up.
you got any music you can play to
Sure. I mean,
get the next guest on?
I don't really have any.
We're gonna have another guest, a surprise guest. This is like
Yeah.
last minute.
And then
I'm giving winks in the background and all this and all that. If anybody has any bars, or I was going to get to that with Mike too. Hold the music for a second, but any bars? What bars did you? I mean, we went to Finnegan's for Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday night bar,
Yeah.
like when we were 21. McCarran's, Pat's Pub,
And Karen's was there,
That's
man.
pub, yeah.
old school bars. If you have any spots now that you're at, you want to call in the Sports Illustrated Eagles phone. You know, call in. Let me know where you're at. You know, we can plug it. You know.
Hold that button down, Jay, real quick.
Oh, that one, yeah. Check out Jimmy Maziak at Tavern on Broad. You know, it's a cool spot. Omer's. Omer's up in the northeast, up in the
Nice.
far northeast. Look
Yeah,
that
gotta
up.
check that out.
Yeah, it's a good spot. They got like seafood night. They got a lot of things going on. And they pour pops.
It's good stuff
Yeah.
right there, man.
Pops.
Yeah.
Oh. Ready?
So what do you do?
Oh, you got another one? Go ahead. Yeah.
I'll throw a hit out.
Throw it on. Next guest, we got a special guest all the way from
Delco.
Delco. We got another Delco in the house. No, just slide over.
I really mean no.
Get on here.
You want to get out?
Yeah,
All right. See you.
Thank you.
All right.
Good one.